Now, earlier this year, Senegal became the first country in West Africa to reduce overcrowding in prisons by placing certain detainees under house arrest. The legislation was approved in 2020 when Senegal's prison occupancy level was well above official capacity. Authorities use electric monitors to keep tabs on detainees from their homes, but many believe the system needs to be improved. In this report, Muteri Kabera talks about the faces of people under house arrest and have been concealed, yes they have, and their real names withheld to hide their identities. Let's take a look.
42-year-old Mary spent the bulk of her pregnancy in an overcrowded prison cell. She was charged with linking someone to a counterfeit money maker last June. As her pregnancy developed, she hoped to be free on bail, so her baby wouldn't be born in jail. But the court decision went one better. Mary was told to go home and kept under house arrest with an ankle monitor.
When a woman has left her husband, left her home to go to prison, it's hard. In prison, there are a lot of women, and there's no place for you. They should help women get home, even if it has to be with a bracelet, because women belong at home.
The electronic monitors are meant to reduce prison congestion, but the tags exclude people without power access, who make up around 30% of Senegal's population. The monitors were legally approved in 2020 and came into effect at the start of this year. Tom is another detainee under house arrest. The ankle bracelet allowed him to get out just in time to see the birth of his first son. But the social stigma of being spotted with it made it almost impossible for him to live a full life.
I think it is a good initiative, but they should try to improve it. I've had funerals recently that I couldn't go to. I had to stay home and call to give my condolences. There was even a famous lawyer who passed away. I couldn't even go there even though I considered him my father.
Officials in charge of this program say 200 people have been released with ankle tags and are under the watch of the prison facility. Most of them are awaiting trial.
We want to see more prosecuted people placed on electronic bracelets than on detention orders. That's the objective. We hope that in a few years' time, we'll be able to exceed the 200 now on house arrest.
Experts say overcrowding in Senegal prisons is due to lack of facilities and failure to release detained prisoners on bail. Civil society says a lack of lawyers and magistrates means inmates can wait for years for their case to be heard. Amnesty International says some African countries could benefit from such electronic monitors, but first, a lack of prison personnel, staff training, and budgeting should be addressed. Senegal now follows in the footsteps of South Africa, which introduced electronic detention in 2014. Morocco and Togo have also begun legal procedures for its adoption. Muteri Kabera, CGTN.